Good day, everyone. Welcome to Agility Academy weekly series. Today, we are going to talk about how to gain 100% confidence within 6 weeks to secure a RTE Chief Scrum Master job and play it successfully. I'm Sandeep Ranore. I'm based in Melbourne, Australia, and I'm going to talk about this topic today and help you to secure your dream job and play it successfully after achieving it. A bit about Agility Academy. Agility Academy is founded in 2017 with a vision to establish rich experience to both individuals as well as organizations in the agile space. So we have got specialties in empowering organizations, individuals in various business agility space, such as when it comes to embracing agile at a scale by leveraging safe, or when it comes to applying agile without looking at specific framework by leveraging PMI discipline agile toolkit. We have got collective 150 plus years of industry experience and got opportunity to serve more than 50 plus big organizations across the world. And our passion is to help people, help organizations to realize their true potential through application of agile and lean mindset. So let's talk about what is this release train engineer role is. Sometimes people have got different conceptions, misconceptions about this role because of the title. So RTE, sometimes it is called in a safe framework, is a role which is responsible to drive outcome at a large enterprise level in a safe environment. So this role is nothing but a chief scrum master role where this person is responsible to coach, mentor, consult, as well as guide entire release train. So release train, when you talk about it, it's a big agile program in which you have 5 to 12 teams. Each team has got 9 to 11 team members, and they are trying to create a solution which will help add value to customer. So when we talk about RTE or release train engineer role, it's essentially a chief scrum master role, someone who is system thinker, someone who can connect dots, understand what kind of challenges might be faced when it comes to working in a complex environment. It is a role where expectation is that you are a servant leader. So you lead with the attitude to serve others. And when we talk about RTE, essentially it's a senior program or delivery manager or senior scale agile delivery leader role where focus is how to collaborate with everyone, how to create an environment where people can deliver value by leveraging collective knowledge. So that's a RTE role. Now, what kind of skills are required to become a successful RTE? And it always helps to start with why you want to become release train engineer or chief scrum master. What is your purpose? What is your drive? And it will help you to understand whether what you're looking for is relevant based on what this role is expected to be playing. So to become successful RTE, you need to have a good facilitation skills. So you should be comfortable to be in front of a big crowd. Quite often you need to facilitate big room planning sessions or quarterly planning sessions, which involves 100 plus team members. So you should be good in facilitating, big room planning sessions and other workshops. You should be great at communication and stakeholder management. As a RTE or Chief Scrum Master, you will be looked at as someone who will provide direction, who will provide clarity in terms of where we are doing, how we are doing, what we are doing. Many times you might be dealing with uncertainties. Many times you'll be dealing with the tough stakeholders. So you need to have that great communication skills and stakeholder management skills. And third aspect of RTE or skills which is required to be successful RTE is you need to be active listener and someone who values emotional intelligence. Because as I mentioned earlier, it's a chief scrum master role. That means you are supposed to act as an agile mentor, agile coach, agile consultant at certain situations, and then need to leverage your depth and skills in people management as a leader when it comes to tackling conflicting situations, or when it comes to helping, coaching, mentoring different team members or leadership groups. So when you talk about RTE role, we are talking about application of same principles, practices which are typically followed at a Scrum team level, at a large team of teams level. So you might have multiple teams, and those teams might be component teams working on a specific parts of the solution, or those might be feature teams. And each team will have its own Scrum Master, product owner, and as a RTE, your responsibility is to connect dots. Your responsibility is to coordinate work by leveraging, expertise present within second level of leadership, which is there in a Scrum Master and product owner. So essentially, you need to be in order to become a successful RTE, you need to be confident, you need to be self-aware, you need to be a good facilitator, trainer, mentor, as well as coach. So how long does it take to become RTE? It all depends on from where you are coming, what was your past experience. However, what we have found since several years of industry experience is that if you have got a willingness, if you have got a motivation, seriousness, and commitment, then you can gain those skills and become successful RT in within 6 weeks or six sprints. And I'm going to talk a bit in detail about it. Meanwhile, if you are watching this session live on YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, feel free to mention your name and location, and we'll be glad to answer any questions if you have got those as well. All right. So how long it takes, it all depends. But if you have got a sharp focus, if you are committed and ready to spend at least 2 hours every day over next 6 weeks, and prioritize what is required to be done to play this role over everything else, and focus and commit yourselves to gain that knowledge, skills, credentials with the real workplace experience, then you can become successful RTE, or gain 100% confidence to play RTE role and secure that job within 6 weeks or six sprints. So what are the typical challenges which are faced, or struggles which are faced by RTE? Anyone who aspire to become a chief scrum master or RTE typically come across these challenges or hurdles. So first one is information overhead. If you search on internet, there are thousands and thousands of articles, as well as agile courses, certifications, whatnot. And as you dig deeper, it's like a black hole. You get lost. You don't understand what need to be done, which next step I need to take, or what next course of action I need to take in order to become a successful RTE or secure that job, dream job, which you are looking for. Second thing is lack of practical experience. Theory is good, training is good, but at the end of the day, you need an opportunity where you can apply all that knowledge, all those skills which you have learned in the practical workplace. So not getting enough experience where you can actually act as a RTE, play as a RTE day in, day out, and then get an opportunity to apply those learnings in a real workplace situation, it's something which is seen as one of the biggest hurdle. So lack of practical experience. And third one is no support or guidance. There are many organizations who offer just 2-day certification trainings or programs, and afterward there is no ongoing support. Now, in any profession, you need someone who can provide you guidance, support, mentoring on ongoing basis. So even if you have secured job interview for RTE role, Chief Scrum Master role, you need someone with whom you can, rely on, or with whom you can talk, and then understand how you need to better prepare for that interview. Or even after securing that job, it's a journey. So even if you started working as a RTE, Chief Scrum Master, you are going to face different difficult situations. There will be circumstances where you will be looking for someone who can guide you, mentor you as an agile expert, someone who has been there, done that. And lack of ongoing support, guidance, mentoring by agile experts is something which is also identified as one of the biggest hurdle or struggle faced by all those aspirants who want to become a successful RTE. So these are the three different challenges. Feel free to share if you have applied for RTE role, or you are already playing RTE role but still not able to achieve as much success as you want. Feel free to share that with us by just messaging in chat, in comment sections on LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube if you are watching it live, or even if you watch it afterward as a recorded session. So these are the challenges. Now, how we can help you to overcome those challenges? Agility Academy, with several years of industry experience, where we have been involved in launching release trains, or where we have been involved in coaching, mentoring, upskilling several dozens of scrum masters, product owners, project managers, what we found is that there are certain things which are essential to make you stand out in the crowded market. And that's something which we have put together in this 6 week, 6 sprint RTE program, Chief Scrum Master program, which is customized, designed by Agility Academy experts. So this program will help you to gain 100% confidence within 6 weeks to secure a RTE job, and then afterward play it successfully through hands-on real workplace experience. It's not a a program in which you'll just go through the slide pack. It's a program in which you'll act as a RTE. You will come across different situation challenges and then apply all those skills. So learning outcomes from this 6 week program. First one is you will understand how to play role of RTE on day-to-day basis. What is it like to be RTE, release train engineer, chief scrum master, in any big scale agile enterprise? How what things, what activities you need to do on day-to-day basis. Second thing, how to apply all those skills, leadership skills, in the real workplace scenarios or situations. Third one, how to facilitate big room planning sessions, different agile release train events. So in a safe scale agile framework, RTE or Chief Scrum Master is supposed to facilitate a lot of events which happen at a program level or release train level, such as Scrum of Scrum, where all Scrum Masters come together, talk about challenges which are faced by their teams, PI planning, or sometimes it's called as a big room quarterly planning, where you involve 5 to 12 teams, 100 plus participants, then retrospective, which is done at the program level, showcase, so on and so forth. So how to facilitate all those events by leveraging different skills, tools, and techniques. Then how to use various tools which are used in the industry. So that's the key, I will say, competitive advantage of this particular program, is where you will experience how things are done on the ground. It's not just where you will be looking at, okay, these are the tools or these are the ways through which you can do. No, you'll dig deeper, you'll get your hands dirty, and then you'll start using industry-wide use tools like Atlassian Jira, which is used to manage work and do agile project management. So you'll be using Jira to capture different artifacts, to capture epics, features, stories, understand how teams are constructed, how they are tracking their work. You'll be also using Mural. Mural is virtual whiteboard collaboration tool. So we'll be using Mural when it comes to facilitating different agile ceremonies and running workshops. So you'll get experience to work in a big enterprise where your team members will be distributed across globe, and then you will leverage these tools to track all your artifacts and facilitate different ceremonies and workshops. And most importantly, last thing or last learning outcome is how to use metrics and reports for better governance and stakeholder management. Many times, as a release train engineer or chief scrum master, expectation is that you are a voice of a release train, voice of a agile program, and you are the one who is going to hold mirror. You are the one who is going to share how program or multiple 5 to 12 scrum teams are performing when it comes to achieving that goal. So how to use different metrics which are available, and then create reports which are not manually created but something which is created in a dashboard or automatically, for better governance and stakeholder management. So these are the key learning outcomes from this hands-on real workplace experience based 6 week program. If you have joined recently, feel free to mention your name and location in chat. We are currently live streaming this event on Facebook, LinkedIn, as well as YouTube. Also, if you have got any questions, feel free to pop that in. So we are exploring how to become a successful or 100% confident release train engineer within 6 weeks. So now let's talk about who is this program for, who can become chief scrum master. It's as simple. You can't straight away think and dream of running full marathon, 42 kilometers, without having any preparation. And my personal journey is that I started running 5 kilometers, then eventually ran 10 kilometers, then 21 kilometers, and then 42 kilometers. So it's a journey, it's a roadmap. Similarly, when you talk about RT role or Chief Scrum Master role, it's a senior leadership role, and you don't expect someone to be becoming RT overnight. And that's why we have got strict entry criteria to understand who this program is for and who this program is not for. So if you're a Scrum Master or Agile coach who has got some years of Agile experience, real experience where you are working as a Scrum Master or Agile consultant coach at any company, then I will say this program is for you if you are looking to have a next move or career progression and want to start playing this role. Second, if you are a product owner or product manager, quite often as a RTE, you need to have a bit of business acumen or domain knowledge in order to understand what problems are faced by the teams, or in order to understand what problems customers or business stakeholders are talking about. So, if you have got 2 to 3 years of experience working as a product owner or product manager, and you think that, okay, I want to up my game, I want to go and start playing that senior leadership role, then this program is something which can help you to gain that confidence. If you are a project manager or delivery manager, program manager, or PMO lead, and you have seen the agile transformation happening in your organizations, or you are at that crossroad of your career where you want to move into agile leadership role, then definitely, if you have got some experience working in the agile enterprise, working with agile teams, then this will be right program for you. It will help you to transition into RTE or Chief Scrum Master role. By the way, in the industry, sometimes you might see this role referred as an agile program manager, agile delivery manager, end-to-end scrum master, uh, group scrum master. Essentially, these are the different titles which are given by different organizations, but at the end of the role is same: release train engineer, as mentioned in say. And I have seen throughout my experience that quite often people who typically come from one of these three backgrounds have played successfully release train engineer role if they have got open mindset, growth mindset, and have got eagerness to learn new things. If you are not scrum master or agile coach, if you are not product owner, product manager, or someone who hasn't got experience in doing project program management in agile enterprise, then I will say that this program is not for you. Probably it's too early. We have got other programs which we are currently running: scrum master development program, product owner, product manager development program, and soon we'll be launching agile program manager or project manager program. Probably it will be worthwhile for you to do that, or gain some industry experience in this role before you start acting, before you start applying for RT or Chief Scrum Master roles. So that's about target audience or whom this program is most suitable. Now let's do deep dive and find out what's going to happen in these 6 weeks. Now, the way this program has been constructed is based on principle that how things happen in the real world. Typically, when you talk about release train engineer who is supposed he who is supporting 5 to 12 teams, uh, that release train follows quarterly cycle. So there are four to six sprints in which team for which team plan work, and then all scrum teams or agile teams execute that work, and then there's a closure and you start looking ahead for the next program increment or next time box or quarter to get work done. Based on that, we have created this program for 6 weeks, and those 6 weeks are nothing but a six sprints. So there will be sprint one for 1 week, in which key theme is to explore this role. So if you are acting as a RTE already, or if you are a Scrum Master, product owner, or Agile project manager, then we'll find out what are the key roles and responsibilities of RTE in week one, in sprint one. We'll find out what are the essential skills and traits. We'll also do a self-assessment so that you will understand what are your strengths, weaknesses, a bit of SWOT analysis, and find out how you can focus on areas where you are currently lacking, or focus on areas which are your opportunities to improve. Then we'll find out, as a RTE or Chief Scrum Master, where do you spend most of your time. So there are three focus areas. First one is people whom you are supporting. Scrum Masters, Agile team members, processes. Again, release train engineer is a chief Scrum Master, and like a Scrum Master, you are supposed to be Agile lean expert, someone who is able to help team members understand what new processes needs to be followed. So second focus area which will be covered is what kind of processes needs to be followed in a scale agile environment. And third one is a product. So even if you have got a great people, great processes, at the end of the day, if you are not solving right problem for the right customer at the right time, in the right market, then you are not going to succeed. And that's why the third focus area is quite important even for RTE is a product. How product need to be managed, how product need to be conceived, what kind of techniques, tools used and leveraged by entire release train when it comes to delivering that customer outcome. So these are the three focus areas which we'll be covering in the explore phase, which is sprint one, people, process, and product. Once that's done, next step or next phase is experience. In experience phase, we are going to spend majority of time where you will be part of the entire PI cycle. So each week within this represent one sprint. So sprint 2, 3, 4, and 5 is where you will be learning how to facilitate various agile release train events. So how to facilitate Scrum of Scrum, how to facilitate showcase, demo, how to facilitate different events where as a RTE you need to be host and someone who is going to drive the show. Then you will also experience in a real workplace scenario how to mentor lead and lead scrum masters, product owner, product managers, what kind of challenges scrum master, product owners might bring in to you and how you are supposed to tackle them. We'll also have a big room PI planning event during this phase where you'll see one of the Agility Academy expert facilitating this big room planning session using tools like Appalachian Jira, Mural, MS Teams, Zoom, or whatnot. In the real workplace scenario, you'll experience. So you'll shadow, you'll co-facilitate with the Agility Academy expert this big room planning event. Few things which we will learn apart from that is how to create a culture of continuous learning and innovation. At the end of the day, as a chief scrum master, your focus area is to create a culture where people are thriving for a better outcome. There is a You never think that you have achieved everything and you always want to find out how we can improve collectively as a group. So how to create that culture, how to facilitate different workshops where more than 100 participants are expected to join. And lastly, at the end of this experience phase, you will learn at the end of every sprint what kind of reports, what kind of governance techniques you can apply to have effective stakeholder management. There will be situations where, as a RTE, when you work in any organization, you will see that there are changes in priorities, or teams who thought that they are going to deliver certain work has turned into huge and they are not able to do it. So how to communicate, collaborate, and share that with the stakeholders and ensure that right kind of governance and reporting is in place will be experienced during this third phase. Final phase is lead phase. So after understanding how things happen in the entire PI, in the entire quarter, by going through 4 sprints, we will be helping you to gain that confidence to lead any release train as a chief scrum master. So we'll find out what are the patterns, anti-patterns, what kind of challenges you might face, and how to overcome them. Another thing at the end of day, the success criteria for us or definition of done for us is that give you that 100% confidence, wherein you can start securing, job interviews for release train engineer, chief scrum master role, and how you can do that by standing out in the crowded market. What kind of techniques or what kind of tips you can leverage when it comes to securing certain roles, how to enhance your LinkedIn profile, how to update your CV so that your real skills will be highlighted and that will help you to get that job interview. Uh, we'll also conduct few mock interviews for RT roles. So Agility Academy experts will uh, ask you to come up with 2 or 3 jobs which you want to target in your specific country or industry in which you are currently working. and then we'll conduct real world job interview where you can understand that what kind of questions will be asked and how to tackle it. And lastly, will be helping you to succeed as a RTE on securing job. So beyond job, how to play that role successfully, what kind of things you can expect, and how we are going to help you even beyond this 6 weeks program. So our engagement, Agility Academy's engagement with the participant doesn't end at the end of 6 weeks. There are different channels. There is a community of practitioners. There are different uh, channels through which you'll be connected with Agility Academy experts and your peers, even beyond this 6 weeks program. So how, what kind of things you can expect, that is something which we'll be sharing at the end of sprint 6. So that's at a high level 6 week program. Each week is one sprint. We'll start by exploring what is required to be done. We'll start experiencing how things need to be done, and you'll see how to lead and then take to the next level your career by understanding, by leveraging all those expertise through real workplace scenarios as well as mock job interviews, so on and so forth. So that's 6 week program by Agility Academy. So question is that, are you ready to take your next step? Are you ready to invest? So there's a 100% commitment from our side. What we need is 100% commitment from your side. So if you are interested to learn how we can help you gain 100% confidence within 6 weeks to secure RTE Chief Scrum Master job by learning how to apply agile, lean, scale agile skills in the real workplace scenarios through our unique hands-on experience program, then feel free to reach out to us on WhatsApp or Telegram. Our number is +61 451 811 164, or we can you can call us on our US number. If you prefer to reach out to us through email, our email address is team@agilityacademy.com.au. We will have consultation sessions with you if you want to book 15 to 30-minute consultation session with one of our experts, just to understand whether this program is right fit or is there anything else we can do to support you, help you to grow in your career and achieve your career goals. Then feel free to scan this QR code and book some time with us, or reach out to us on WhatsApp or through email. So that's it for today. Thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed today's sessions. We'll continue our journey through weekly Agility Academy learning sessions. Thank you and wish you good luck. Cheers. Bye.